symptoms are what I called strange and weird symptoms, like tinnitus and sensitivity to sound, sensitivity to light, dizziness, what I call to be living in jelly or living in a dream, and some other things. But let's go through the pain stuff first. So the first one is headache in the back of the head.
No.
And but by the way, yeah, no. So this is also on a scale of 0 to 10, and 0 is I've never had that symptom. So when you consider these symptoms, you should go about 2 months back in time. Back 2 months back in time.
Okay, so when you say back of head, like I do have it behind my
Eyes?
Ear? No, ear.
Okay.
Only on the one side, back of my head.
Okay. It's really up to you to what kind of interpretation you want to put in that. If you think that, we can also say back of, actually I'll put in another symptom here for you. Behind the ear.
Yes.
Pain behind the ear. So would it be like here?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so 0 for the back of the neck. And then the next one then will be pain behind the ear.
Okay, what's my scale?
That's 0 to 10. And the definition for 0 is I've never had this symptom. The definition for 10 is it's unbearable, I cannot stand it anymore, and I'll do anything to get rid of it.
7.
Yeah. And then pain in the temple.
2.
Yeah. And also these symptoms also influences on how I'll advise you to do the program, like which muscles need most attention. So a pain in the forehead.
That comes and goes though.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's a 7, sometimes it's a 0.
Okay. So if we were next time we do the symptom list, I'm going to ask you how you felt the last 4 days, 4 days. So if you want to, we can.
It would have been a 7.
Okay. All right, and then pain on top of the head.
10.
Yeah. All right. And pain in the back of the teeth. We get to the jaw next, but first the teeth.
No, I'm gonna say a 0.
Yes. And then the jaw.
A good 7.
Yep. And then pain in the chest.
0.
Yes. And pain in the neck.
Probably an 8.
Yeah. And pain between your shoulder blades.
0.
0. And pain on the middle of the back. And then
0.
0. And then the lower back.
0.
Yeah. Good. And then pain in the shoulder.
7.
Yes.
Just one shoulder though.
Okay. And then pain in the upper part of the arm.
Yeah, about a 3.
3. And then pain in the lower part of the arm.
0.
0. And then pain in the wrist.
0.
Yes. And then pain in the eyes, which is typically experienced like behind the eyes.
No, 0.
0. Do you have any problems with your eyes at all?
My left eye waters a bit.
Okay. And
but
then
there's no pain.
no. Okay. And then we have sensitivities in your hands, like a sleeping sensitivity. You know.
No.
No. All right.
0.
Good. I'm going to put it to 0 in both arms and hands, if you don't mind. Then we have so those were the pains. So now we have tinnitus.
25.
Okay, that's a tenor. All right.
That's a 10.
Yeah, and then sensitivity to sounds.
Yeah, that's probably about a 5.
Mm-hmm. And then sensitivity to light.
0.
Yes. And an inability to swallow. Well, not an inability, but a sensation that you are not swallowing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't have that right now, but I have had that, so that would have been about a 5.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have watery eyes.
Yes. Maybe. Probably a 7.
Yeah. And then we have hay fever symptoms. It's like a general.
No, 0.
Yeah. And then we have nausea.
0.
0, yes. And we have dizziness and issues with your balance.
8.
Yes. And then we have an irritation in the eye.
Yeah. It feels funny.
Mm-hmm.
You mean?
Yeah.
8.
8, yeah. And irritation in the nose.
0.
0. And trouble turning your head.
10.
Yes. And disturbances, sight disturbances.
No, 0.
0. And a sensation of living in jelly, or a dream, or that the world doesn't exist. Yes.
0.
0. Mm-hmm.
0.
All right. And then we have what I called associated symptoms. So the first one is inability to concentrate.
Probably 8.
Yes. And then trouble sleeping.
It's better now, but it was a 10, but now it's probably about a 7.
Yes. And then a general stress. How stressed you feel. How stressed you feel.
10.
Yes. And then tiredness and a lack of energy.
No, I seem to have the exact opposite.
Okay.
So
Okay.
0.
All right. Okay.